Girl accidentally killed the rich second generation. Her father managed to create a perfect crime by watching 1,000 movies. He first went to a phone store and bought a used phone. Then, he asked the shopkeeper to insert the rich second generation SIM card into it. After that, he wiped the fingerprints off the phone. Finally, he threw the phone onto a truck heading out of town. This would create the illusion that the rich second generation was out of town. Afterward, he drove to an abandoned mine 15 kilometers away. Taking advantage of the deserted surroundings, he pushed the car into the lake, but the man did not choose to leave at this point. Instead, he kept observing the surroundings, fearing that someone nearby might discover everything. Unexpectedly, at this moment, an old man happened to pass by. Seeing the car not yet submerged in the lake, the man immediately became alert. He quietly hid behind a rock. It turned out that a pebble had gotten into the old man's shoe. By the time the old man looked up again, the car had already sunk to the bottom of the lake. After handling everything, the man returned home. It was then that he learned the rich second generation was actually the son of the police chief. However, the man invited his whole family to go on a trip together. His wife found it strange. The man said they didn't know the rich second generation, and no strangers had ever come to their house. They should act as if nothing had happened. Otherwise, fear and tension might bring them trouble. The next day, the whole family boarded a long-distance bus. The man deliberately told the ticket seller that the whole family was going to the city to listen to a master's lecture. Although the lecture had ended the day before, the man still took the family to sit in the venue for a long time. Afterward, they went to a hotel. After registering at the front desk, the family enjoyed a local feast. The next day, they went to the cinema. To outsiders, it seemed like the family was on vacation, but back home, the wife remained visibly worried. The man told them they must overcome their inner panic because it would bring them trouble. From now on, they must keep receipts and invoices for everything they buy. Meanwhile, the rich second generation's family noticed that their son wasn't answering calls, since their son was usually too willful. This kind of thing happened often. They didn't pay much attention. Soon, half a month passed. The rich second generation's car was discovered by some swimmers. The female police chief hurriedly brought people to the scene. After confirming, it was indeed her son's car. However, there was no one inside. The female police chief knew something must have happened to her son, so she immediately sent people to start an investigation. They found that the boy had gone missing on October 2nd. The police then issued photos of the boy and his car for investigation, but this also caught the attention of an officer, because he saw the man drive away the car on the morning of the 3rd.